In this episode, we're going to explore Malta's hidden gem, the island of Gozo, which is located in the northwest part of Malta and is accessible by short ferry ride from the main island. And the island of Gozo feels like stepping into another world. A place where the history, nature and Mediterranean charm come together. From the rugged coastline to the stunning buildings, Gozo is all about slowing down, taking in the sights and discovering something new around every corner. Today, we will explore this beautiful island and we will show you what to expect when visiting this part of Malta.
So it is quite interesting how you pay for the ferry to cross over to Gozo. You don't buy the ticket on the way to Gozo, but you pay on the way back from Gozo. The price we paid is €20.35. It costs €11.05 for a car and €4.65 per passenger. And crossing takes about 25 minutes. Now, from what I saw on the timetable, it looks like the ferry operates 24/7 and they leave every 30 to 45 minutes. So there is no need to worry about you getting stuck on one of the islands.
To visit Gozo, you will need to get on a ferry that leaves from Kirkeva, and as I mentioned earlier, it only takes about 25 minutes to cross over. The ride itself is incredible scenic with views of other small but beautiful islands. And on a day like today, with clear blue skies, blue water, it is pure joy to soak in the beauty of this unique place. As we are getting closer to Magyar, where the ferry will dock, the first glimpse of Gozo appears from the corner, with its charming harbour and the beautiful hillside church of Our Lady of Lourdes overlooking the port. It really is one of a kind and picturesque introduction to the quieter, more serene side of Malta, and it immediately sets relaxed and inviting tone. As we leave the ferry, we drive across Gozo to our first destination, Wied il-Mielha, which is just 25 minutes away by car.
So welcome from Gozo. Our first tourist attractions on this island is the windows. I think it's called Il-Mielħa or something like that. I'll put the name of this place on the screen. The drive to this place from the ferry took us about 40 minutes. There was no traffic at all. Now, good thing that we came here in March is that there is barely anyone. At the moment, there is absolutely no one. It's just two of us. The sheer size of the window, it's really impressive. And it's really worth coming here to see it. I think for the best view of the window would be by going down the stairs, but unfortunately it's blocked off. I guess it's just too dangerous to go there.
If you are planning on visiting Wied il-Mielħa Window, you will be passing by village of Garb, and one of the first things that you will notice is the impressive basilica of the national shrine of the Blessed Virgin of Pinu. This beautiful basilica sits on the peaceful countryside and is one of Malta's most important religious sites. Pinu has fascinating history, starting as a small chapel in the 16th century, and over time it became a center of pilgrimage after reports of miracles and answered prayers. Today, its stunning architecture, quiet surroundings and spiritual significance make it a must-see spot for anyone visiting Gozo. After stopping at the Basilica, we made our way towards one of the most visited sites here in Gozo, the Azure Window, which takes less than 10 minutes by car. The Azure Window was a famous natural limestone arch on the coast of Dwejra. It was one of country's most iconic landmarks, drawing visitors worldwide for its stunning structure and picturesque settings. Unfortunately, the Azure Window collapsed in March 2017 after a heavy storm, but its legacy continues to fascinate visitors who explore the surrounding area's natural beauty.
So about 10 minutes away by car from the previous window where we just came from is where the Azure Window used to stand, but unfortunately it collapsed a couple of years ago because of the strong wind. But it's still cool to be here, and it's being featured in Game of Thrones, so that's pretty cool.
Right next to the Azure Window, you can find the Blue Hole, which is one of the biggest hotspots for snorkeling and diving in Malta. But when we visited this place, it was really windy and wavy, so no one was there at the time. Another cool spot next to the Azure Window is the hidden lagoon, which is a great place for swimming, and you can also get a boat ride through the cave and out to the sea, but they don't run on days when the sea is rough like today.
And on the other side of the car park where the Azure Window is, we have this massive cliffs and this standalone rock, which is called Fungus Rock, so we're just going to explore it now.
These cliffs offer breathtaking views of the Mediterranean Sea and are a peaceful spot to take in Gozo rugged beauty. And finally, there is the Fungus Rock, a dramatic islet rising from the sea in Dwejra Bay. It was once guarded by the Knights of Malta for its rare medical fungus. This rock is steeped in history and surrounded by clear waters perfect for snorkeling and diving. So even though the Azure Window is no longer here, this area remains a special place, filled with natural beauty, fascinating history and opportunities for adventure both above and below the sea.
Another place that we came to visit is the Citadel in Victoria, and Victoria is the capital of Gozo. And inside Citadel you have a couple of museums, you have cathedral, you have jail to visit, but unfortunately today is Monday, and on Monday everything is shut, so can't revisit them, but we can still walk around the Citadel, and that's free, so that's still good. The Citadel itself is built on top of the hill that provides you basically beautiful 360 view of the whole island. I would love to fly my drone and show you how it looks like, but the weather is just so windy that I can't fly.
From the top, the views are simply stunning. You can see the whole island of Gozo with its rolling hills and coastline stretching into the horizon, and one of the landmarks that stands out is the Rotunda of Xewkija, which we will visit by end of the day. And whether you are here for the history, the architecture or just taking the beauty, the Citadel is yet another must-visit spot that perfectly captures Gozo's timeless appeal. This historic fortified city has been a strategic site since ancient times, with roots going back to the Bronze Age. Today, it's one of Gozo's top attractions, offering a blend of history, architecture and breathtaking views. The Citadel is full of charm. Its grand bastions and narrow cobbled street lead to landmarks like the Cathedral of the Assumption. Next place we visited is Ggantija Temples, which are ancient megalithic temple complex located in the village of place I can't pronounce, so instead I put this name on the screen.
About 10 minutes by car away from the Citadel, you can find the Ggantija Temples, which are among the oldest freestanding structures in the world, predating even the Egyptian pyramids and even the Stonehenge. The entrance to the site costs €10 per person, and you probably need about 45 minutes to see it all.
This temple is dating back to between 3600 and 3200 BCE. Ggantija is among the oldest freestanding structures in the world. Today, it is a UNESCO World Heritage Site and one of Malta's most significant prehistoric sites. The name Ggantija means Giant's Tower, as locals believed that these massive stones, some weighing over 50 tons, were moved by giants. As it was getting late and darker, we made our way to our last destination. The Rotunda in Xewkija is a stunning landmark in Gozo, located just a short distance from the Citadel in Victoria. This church is famous for its huge dome, one of the largest in Malta, which stands out across the island and can be seen from many places, including the Citadel. This church is the oldest parish church in Gozo, with the current building completed in 1978. Its neoclassical design with a large dome and a bell tower tower makes it truly unique. Dedicated to the St. John the Baptist, the Rotunda is a symbol of faith for the people of Xewkija and offers breathtaking views of the countryside and the sea. It's an iconic spot on Gozo, well worth a visit, and it's also on the way back to the harbor where we will catch our ferry back to the main island. If you have enjoyed this short video from Gozo, then please give us a like and subscribe to our channel for more upcoming content from this beautiful country. If you have any questions, then leave them down in the comments section below and we will get back to you. But for now, thank you very much for watching, and until the next time, bye for now.